Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, or should I say good morning, here at the beautiful Memordu Sport and Wellness Center in the Cape Breton region, where today we will be having the Cape Breton Jets action versus the visiting Fundy Thunder. In nets for the Fundy Thunder, we have number 31, Kobe Brown, and for the Jets, we have number 30, Luther Clare. The starting lineup for the Jets is the Hanrahan line versus the Fundy's Moore line. Fundy Thunder win back, but the Jets get it up and Hanrahan dumps it back down in the zone. They're chasing after it. The Jets manage to keep it in. Jobs has possession of the puck. He tries to make a centering pass to Hanrahan, but he gets picked off. Fundy Thunder are down deep in the Jet zone, and there's a little bit of a kerfuffle in front of the Jets net, and the net gets put off, but the play continues. Hanrahan's going to go down and chase the puck, and Brown steps out to play the puck and gives it to Edmund. Edmund gets it up and dumps it down into the Jet zone. There will be no icing call in the play. Snow's chasing after the puck with a foot race against Madison. Madison wins the puck race. Arsenault dumps the puck down. McDonald's going to go down and chase for it. McLean picks it up first. Peach dumps it back down. Tries to get it to McDonald. McDonald gets a piece of it. He's holding on to it. McDonald's going to carry it wide. He's going to hold on to it in the corner. McDonald gives it to McIsaac. Arsenault gets a piece of it. McDonald's got possession of the puck again. It's a foot race between him and Field. Field gets it out. The Fundy Thunder dump it back down in the Jet zone. Peach is going to go in and pick it up while the Fundy Thunder go get a change. McDonald gets a piece from Peach. McDonald, and a big hit. McDonald through, and Oliver's down in the Fundy Thunder zone applying pressure. Hutchings there to support. Marshall gets a piece of it. Fundy Thunder break out, and it gets dumped back down in the Jet zone. Tony's there to pick it up. He holds onto it in the corner. Walsh steps out and picks up the puck. He's going to carry it wide. A little bit of battle in the corner. He still gets it out. Then it gets to Marshall. Marshall tries to get it out. Hutchings is there to get it out. It's a puck race between him and Archibald. Marshall's going to carry it down into the zone. Marshall loses it. Francis keeps it in. Gets a little bit of a shove at the end. 15 for Fundy. Moves it up to Edmund. Edmund looking to make something. Nothing happens. Totten picks it up, but he drops it, and Francis is on a breakaway. He's going to go down and move. He shoots. He scores! Beautiful goal by Marcellus Francis, the speedy little Thunder, Speedy Gonzalez. He's moving to the bench. He's right hyped after that breakaway. Phenomenal move by Francis to score on Brown. And that puts the lead at 1-0 for the Jets at 12:08 left in this first period. Phenomenal read by Francis. That's one thing. Once he gets the puck and nobody's on him, he's gone. He struggles a little bit when it's man-to-man, but when he has that puck all alone, he's carrying it down and he's going. Francis has got a high off that one. He's looking to make something with McIsaac, Cameron, and Tanner. It seems like the Fundy Thunder, there was a miscommunication possibly by a neck guard on one of the players, and the ref had to get after them, but it seems to be resolved now. Francis lines up. He wins the draw back to Tanner. Tanner's going to pick it up. Tanner moves it to Cameron. Cameron moves it back to Tanner. Tanner is going to look for an option. He chips it up to Pino. No luck. Gets picked off. Right on to Claire. Claire picks it up. Gives it to Cameron. Cameron rims it around for Pino. Pino's going to look for something. Pino chips it up to McIsaac. McIsaac's going to go deep with it. Francis tries to keep it in. Gets chipped out by Fields. So on that goal, it was Francis unassisted because he got the chip off of Totten. I bet Totten wants that one back after that goal. Now we have the Hanahan line back out. They win it back. It gets moved. Dumped back down in the zone. Jobs picks it up. Jobs is going to hold on to it. He cuts back. He's looking for the wraparound. No luck. And right on Brown. And Hanahan gets a shove from, it appears to be, Totten. Totten doesn't want to let that one slide. So Hanahan's going to line up and do something with it. Dump back down in the zone. Jobs is going to go there, but McIntosh gets there first. Hanahan's going to go pursuit for the puck. And it's going to get dumped down, but Peach is going to fire it straight onto Brown. So now Jobs is going to go in and apply the pressure on the Fundy Thunder defense. Hanahan tries to get a piece of it, but it goes straight up. And it's going to be offside, and McDonald's going to fire the puck after that. Hanahan doesn't seem too happy about that one, but it's after the whistle, so I'd advise him not to go after him in case he doesn't want a penalty to put his team at a disadvantage here in this first period. And we have the Arsenault line back out featuring Braden McDonald and Blake Snow. Yes, some of their top forwards right now. McDonald gets the puck off the draw. McDonald pushes it up. Totten tries to apply some pressure. Snow's down there battling up against the boards. He's getting pinned. Gives it to McDonald. McDonald tries to do something. There's a little bit of a kerfuffle in front, but he loses possession. Fundy Thunder are going to go on a pursuit. Totten looks to do something. And stopped! Blocker save by Luther Clare. Phenomenal blocker. And McDonald tries to make a centering save to Snow, but Snow couldn't get a piece of it. But Snow gets down into the corner and picks it up and fires it on Brown. Brown's trying to regroup after that flurry of Jets' offensive prowess. Hutchings lines up. He loses the draw. And a fire on net from Marshall, but wide. The Fundy Thunder have possession. They're looking to do something, but applied pressure by Hutchings makes them lose the puck. Hutchings gets a piece of it. Then Marshall touches it. And battle in front, and Brown's going to cover that to give his team a breather. Hutchings wants something before he has to head back to the bench, so he's looking to make something. Loses the draw. Fundy Thunder are going to chip it out. Tanner tries to catch it. No luck. Gets dumped back down into the Jets zone. No ice on the call. Tanner picks it up. He moves it up to Pino. Tanner's going to carry it himself. He says, fine. And the Fundy Thunder are going to go for a 3-on-1 with support from Hutchings, and Luther Clare makes that phenomenal glove save. Yes, Luther Clare, one of the two phenomenal goaltenders throughout this season for the Jets. He actually had a winning streak at the beginning of the season. I believe it was 5 or 6 games where he won every single one. And a battle up against the boards. Fundy Thunder come out with it and fire it on Clare, too high and wide. Tanner's going to try to get it out. He gets pinned up against the boards, but he gets straight back up. Nothing stopping him. People are falling, and the puck's going to slide out to number 15. But the Jets are going to come up. A little bit of a chip in front, right into Clare's glove. Yes, Clare, the goaltender from Escazone. His older brother, Lucas Clare, actually is an alumni for the Jets. He played about 2 seasons ago. Phenomenal, fast-paced skater. So I guess carrying the tradition to play for the Cape Breton Jets. The Jets are going to win the draw, but it's going to get picked up by McDonald. McDonald's looking to do something. Jobs is looking to get the puck. Hanahan's going to carry it himself. He's going to get hooked up, but no call on the play. Jobs going to hold on to it, look to do something. He tries to make a centering pass. Peach picks it up. Peach is looking to do something. He gives it to McIntosh. McIntosh can't do nothing with it. Going to get picked up by Fundy Thunder, and it's going to get out. Job's going to try to keep it in, and he does a phenomenal job back-checking. But Marshall's going to get caught off guard. Peach rims it around for somebody, but no one's there. So Madison for the Fundy Thunder is going to pick it up without a hitch. And then it's going to get dumped back down by Fundy Thunder. Little battling behind the net. Hanrahan comes out with it. He's turning on the Jets. He's going. Gets picked up by McIntosh. McIntosh dumps it down into the zone. And him and Hanrahan's going to go for a change while Jobs is going to go down in the corner and battle for it. Jobs gets possession. He tries to make a centering pass. Gets hit off of Fundy Thunder. Skates. Snow's going to go apply pressure. But the Fundy Thunder dump it down in the zone. Tony's there to pick it up. Tony gets pinned against the boards. Tony's looking to make a move. Nothing's happening yet. Arsenault's there to support. McDonald's out there to challenge the Fundy Thunder defense. And a beautiful block by McDonald. And a centering pass. Luther makes a beautiful slide post-to-post save. The Fundy are going to try something different. And a goal by the Fundy Thunder. A beautiful tic-tac-toe play in front. And Totten scores. Phenomenal play. That was Totten from Madison, and it just slid right behind Luther Clare's pads. He almost got a piece of it, but he picked the corner, and now it's a 1-1 game with 7:36 left in this first period. They're going to line up. Arsenault tries to win it back, but it goes straight back to the Fundy Thunder. Spence dumps it back in. Oh, and it's picked up. Cameron applies the pressure. They're going to try to make something happen to take this lead. McDonald keeps them wide. Snow's there to apply pressure, but it gets dumped back down. Then Cameron's there. He rims it around for Tanner. Tanner can't pick it up. He gets hooked and slashed, but he gets right back up. Snow's there to apply the pressure. Snow's not good enough, so it gets dumped back down in the Jet zone. McDonald's up against the boards battling for the puck. And Field almost throws a little bit of a punch at McDonald's head battling in that hat. I'm sure it was an accident, but you can never tell. So Snow's going to pick up the puck. He's going to get it to McIntosh. Can't get it out. Snow struggles to get it out, and it's going to get picked back up by the Fundy offense. Stewart tries to get a shot off. No dice. Shot on Luther Clare. Save. Hutchings dumps it and chases after it. And it's going to get dumped back down in the Jet zone. Claire's going to come out and set it out for Tanner. Tanner's going to make something happen. He tries to give it straight to Hutchings, but no dice. And Tanner's going to block a attempt at a shot on Claire. Tanner rims it around over for Marshall, but a little bit too high and wide, and no dice to pick it up. Fundy Thunder are going to go down and shoot on Claire. Going to go right off his chest protector. Hutchings tries to flick it out, and he does get it out, but gets pinned up against the boards. And Hutchings throws a huge hit on the Fundy Thunder, number 22. Fundy Thunder dump it back down, and there it is. 22's back and tries to make a centering pass to 71. 71 gets it back to Greater Durex. And a little kerfuffle in front, but Claire makes the easy save, and he's got to reach in front of his pads. Looks like there's a little bit of a conversation between Marshall and number 44 for the Thunder, Totten. Totten's been a predominant player throughout this game for the Fundy Thunder so far, producing great efforts. The Jets win it, but they win it forward straight to the Fundy Thunder defense. Not sure what they were thinking there. So the Jets manage to get it out, and it's going to get chased down by Francis and Pino, but it's going to go straight back down, and Peach is going to pick it up. He's going to give it to McIsaac. McIsaac tries to make a beautiful centering pass to Francis. Then Pino picks it up. Pino's going to try to do something with it, but no dice, gets picked off. So McIsaac gives it over to Pino, then to Peach, and then back to Pino. Pino tries to do something with it up against the board. McIsaac's there battling in there. Francis is there. Francis gets it out. Then the Fundy Thunder regroup, and they're going to enter the zone. And a shot hit the post on Claire's net. That's a goaltender's best friend. And it's going to get picked up by Francis. He's going to go for escape, but going to stumble. And knowing Francis, he's going to head back to the bench for a change. And fired high and wide by the Fundy Thunder offense. McIntosh tries to do something, gives it to Jobs. Jobs gives it to Hanahan. Beautiful backhand pass. And it's going to be an easy offside for McIntosh. And McIntosh doesn't seem too happy about Hanahan's decision to take it a little bit further wide before he enters the zone. So it's going to be a draw right outside the Fundy Thunder zone. And I think Hanahan is going to try to redeem himself for McIntosh to make something happen. And Fundy Thunder, when it backfield, gives it to his defense, McDonald. McDonald goes D to D, and they dump it back down. But Walsh is there to stop him. Tony rims it around for McIntosh. McIntosh can't pick it up, so it's a battle up against the boards, and it's going to get fired straight into Luther Clare's glove. Yes, Walsh and Tony, 2 second-year returning players for the Jets. Very prolific defensive partners right there. Experienced veterans on this team. So Hanahan's going to line up, try to do something with it. It's going to go straight to the Fundy Thunder offense. Tony's going to rim it around. No one's there to pick it up, so it's going to go straight to McDonald for Fundy Thunder's stick. Jobs is looking to do something with it. Jobs is going to try to carry it. Gets it in his feet. He's going to go. Tries to make a centering pass to McIntosh. Gets picked up by McDonald. Tony's going to hold on to it or dump it back down. Brown's going to come out and play it. He sets it up. It's going to go D to D to McDonald, but McIntosh is there to pick it up first. Tries to get a little piece on it. Couldn't get much power on it. So it's going to go D to D over to the Fundy Thunder defense. They're going to regroup. Tries to fire one, but fans on it. And the Fundy Thunder are going to go for a little bit of a skate. Number 18 is going to enter the zone. Walsh is going to go in pursuit, and McIntosh is going to cover. And it's going to get fired back down for the Fundy Thunder offense. They're going to rim it around for Tan to pick up. And a beautiful pass by Stewart to the D to D, right into Clare's glove. I don't think Fundy Thunder knows what they're doing. They keep firing into Clare's glove, and it's an easy practice save for Clare to make. Goaltenders are always strong on their glove. They should be aiming higher or lower on the blocker side. And Arsenault wins it back to Tanner. Tanner rims it around from Marshall. Couldn't pick it up. McDonald picks it up. McDonald tries to make a centering pass straight to Spence. Spence looks to make something happen. And straight into Luther Clare's glove again. I'll give them some slack because it looked like it was a bit of a fan in a flick arch shot into Luther Clare's glove. But if they want to produce, they need to figure out that the glove isn't the way to go. Tanner tries to get to Cameron. Tanner's holding on to it behind the net. Arsenault's there to pick it up. He gets to McDonald. McDonald's looking to carry it. McDonald gets the red line, dumps it in. McDonald and Snow are going to go in and get there first. McDonald tries to make a centering pass in front, but kept back in off the skates of the Fundy Thunder captain. They're going to come in with speed. Stewart's going to look to go wide. Gets chipped off by Cameron. Tries to make a centering pass, but Cameron's there to stuff it. Arsenault gives a beautiful pass to Snow. Snow tries to make a cross-crease pass to McIntosh. Arsenault gets the puck. He's looking to go a little bit slower to move some. Tries to get to McDonald, and they're going to go for a change. Cameron gets it up to Snow, but Snow couldn't get a piece of it, so he's going to go get a change with his line mate, and it's going to be Fundy Thunder offside. So the Jets' defense are going to get a much-needed change, and we're going to get some fresh legs out there. We got the Hutchings line out, and they win it to Marshall. Marshall's getting in his feet. He's looking to do something. He dumps it down. And Brown almost got pinched by 2 Jets offense. Hutchings keeps it in. It's going to go back down, and Oliver is going to go and tie it up. Oliver's battling in front, straight to Hutchings. Hutchings fires it onto Brown, and Brown makes that easy chest protector save. Phenomenal job for both teams' efforts on trying to produce a goal late in this first period with 1 minute and 52 seconds left. It's going to get rimmed around to Oliver. Oliver's going to give it straight back to Cameron and to Oliver, and it pops out And Marshall tries to get a piece of it, but a little bit too far wide. Lawson makes a beautiful pass to Stewart. Stewart tries to do something with it. And almost a shot and goal in front. And McDougal gets hooked up in front. He's looking to do something with it. Peach tries to get a piece of it. And it pops out for the Fundy Thunder defense. And a beautiful block by Oliver. The Fundy Thunder try to keep it in, but it's sent back for McDougal to pick up. And Oliver is going to go back into the Fundy Thunder defensive zone to try to do something with it. McLean tries to get a piece of it. Peach picks it up. He rims it around for Pino to pick up. Pino gets a piece of it, tries to chip it out, tries to give a pass to Francis. Francis couldn't get a piece of it. So they're going to have to go back and reset. And an easy walk in for Field, but right into the lap of Luther Clare. They keep firing it right at the goaltenders, when really they should be firing it on the corners. You don't score goals through the chests of goaltenders or the gloves. You score on the netting. Pino rims it around, gets picked up by Fundy Thunder's 11. Pino gets a piece of it again. He chips it up for Francis. Francis is going to go for a bit of a skate. Francis is going to carry it in. He's going to carry wide. And he tries to make a centering pass. Gets chipped off of the skates, but still held on to it. It's going to get rimmed around, but picked up. So there's going to be a battle up against the boards. It's going to go back to Cameron, to Tanner, then back to Cameron. Cameron up to Francis. Francis is going to carry it in. He's going to cut in. No dice. Marshall tries to get a piece of it. And it's go straight back to Cameron. Cameron falls down after he throws the hit. Cameron throws it over to Pino. Pino couldn't get a piece of it, so it's going to get picked up by Madison, and Madison tries to do something, but that is the end of the first period. So both teams, I think, are pretty satisfactory with their efforts in the first period. So they're going to do a strategic regroup and try to decide their plans of action for the second period. I'm sure I can hear Coach Fred Head saying, "Fire at the net, don't aim for the goaltender," to try to get his hometown Cape Breton Jets to score, to lead to a win in this beautiful Sunday morning game. So with that, the Jets are going to start with the Hannerhan line, featuring McIntosh, Jobs, and Tony and Walsh getting the start for the defense. And then it appears we have the Totten line for the Fundy Thunder, starting this beautiful second period. And the Jets win it forward. Jobs tries to get a piece of it. Oh, and a throw hit up against the board. So the Jets are going to go for a little 2-on-1 and tries to center it to McIntosh, but Hannerhan couldn't get it through. The Fundy Thunder are going to flick it up, but Tony's there to pick it up. He's going to rim it wide, and it's out of play. Almost hit the timekeeper and myself, but nothing we can't handle. So our timekeeper is going to throw in another puck to start. Hannerhan lines up against Totten. Totten comes out with it, tries to push forward, but nothing happens. Jobs throws it to the boards. Jobs looks to make a pass, but couldn't get enough power onto it. And it's going to be out. So Ian's going to regroup. And it's going to get dumped in by Archibald. Cameron's going to be there to pick it up after Claire sets it for him. Cameron loses control of it, and Totten picks it up. Cameron's going to carry it. Jobs almost gets a hit, but does a spinorama move to avoid it. Hannerhan's going to try to get a piece of it and carry it in. Hannerhan carries it in, takes it wide. Ooh! And gets thrown into the boards by Archibald. Jobs manages to keep it in and gets sandwiched. And there's going to be a call on the play for the Jets. And so that's going to be the first power play of the game. And it's going to be a cross-checking call on the Fundy Thunder. Yes, that was a dirty 3 feet away from the boards hit, cross-checked by the Fundy Thunder. Spence is going to get 2 minutes for cross-checking for that one. So let's see if the first line of the power play for the Jets can be successful and bury one to take the lead. Not very successful so far because the Fundy Thunder dump it right back down to Claire's stick. Claire looks to play it out to Jobs. Jobs gives a beautiful pass to McIntosh. McIntosh carries it in. He's going to circle back, look for a play. He gives it to Tanner. Tanner gives it back to Snow. Snow's going to carry it. Snow fires one high, but right off and hits McDonald. Snow picks it up from field. So McDonald's going to take it wide and hold on to it. He gives it out to Jobs. Jobs is going to fire one right into the glove of Brown. You'd think they haven't learned much through their years of minor hockey. They keep firing at the goaltender's gloves. He's going to make that save 99.9% of the time, unless you have an absolute rocket that can burn through his glove. Jobs gets it after Arsenault wins it back. McDonald has a piece of it. He's looking to do something. He rims it around for Snow. Snow can't pick it up. So it's going to try to get dumped out, but kept in by Tanner. Tanner's going to hold on to it. Battle up against the boards. Tanner comes out with it. Tanner walks the line, gives it to McDonald. McDonald shoots, and a rebound right back to McDonald. Clap bomb high and wide by McDonald. Snow tries to get a piece of it. Kept in by Jobs, and Jobs loses control, so Tanner's going to go back and regroup. Just under a minute left in this first power play. Arsenault carries it in, but gets sandwiched up against the boards, but it doesn't phase him. McDonald and Arsenault are there battling against the boards. Tanner keeps in, rims it around for Snow. Snow isn't there to pick it up, only gets a piece of it. It's going to get held by the Fundy Thunder defense. So Arsenault's going to go in support. McDonald's looking to do something. Arsenault almost gets a shot. Snow's there burying it again, and it's going to get fired out back into the Jet zone. So Claire's going to come out and set it up for Jobs. Jobs gets a piece of it. He's going to skate out with it. Tries to hit Oliver with a pass, but gets intercepted by Hutchings, and now there's a little bit of kerfuffle. But Jobs gets it up to Hutchings like he originally attempted. So Hutchings is going to carry it in. He's going to hold on to it. Nobody's there on the defense to support. And Oliver holds on to the puck, and with that, the Fundy Thunder penalty has expired. Not as successful of a power play, I'm assume, as the Jets would have liked. Oliver makes a risky sacrificial pass up to Hutchings and it gets picked off. Oliver throws a center ice hit to turn over the puck to Marshall. Marshall's going to carry it in. Marshall centers it to Hutchings. Hutchings fires it straight into Brown's glove. Like, I mean, come on. The glove. Easy save. I have never known a goaltender that's bad with their glove. It's typically always the blocker side. So Hutchings is going to line up again and try to do something with it. He almost wins it back, but it's going to get picked up, but the Jets keep it in. And it's going to be a turnover. Hutchings is going to go for a shot, and high and wide. Hutchings tries to get a piece of it, but it's going to get picked up by Field. Try to give it to Murphy, but no dice. Going to get picked up by Oliver. Oliver's going to hold on to it. He's going to give it to Hutchings. Hutchings can't do much when he's wide, so he's going to curl back. Hutchings rims it around back for Oliver. Oliver's in the corner battling. Hutchings is there to support. And Marshall's just waiting for the puck to pop out to go with it. Down deep, and the Fundy Thunder, Totten comes out with it. He's going to dump it down straight onto Peach's stick. And the Jets almost got caught for too many men, but they were lucky. Totten's going to carry it wide and try to beat Peach. Gets tied up and stopped. The Jets defense Peach. Rims it around. Try for McIsaac to pick it up. McIsaac has a foot race against McDonald. And McIsaac throws the hit on McDonald. And it doesn't seem too happy. McIsaac seems to be a little bit of a disturber. And the Fundy Thunder don't seem too happy about that. So let's hope that McIsaac smartens a little bit up after yesterday's game, getting ejected for head contact. So Francis wins it back straight to Walsh. Beautiful job. Walsh dumps it back in and drops Stewart. Phenomenal job. Pino's pinning up against the boards. Francis is there to support, but it gets popped out. And it's going to get carried in. But Tony's there to pick it up. Tony gives a little shove to Spence afterwards. And Tony throws the hip check. And McIsaac throws a rushing hit. Seems like Countway for the Fundy Thunder doesn't seem too happy about that one. Francis is there battling against Countway. Countway comes in. He walks in, shoots straight at Luther Clare's chest protector. It appears McIsaac hasn't exactly still learned his lesson about a little bit late hits, because he's still going for them, but he's getting lucky not getting a call on that one. And Hanrahan lines up. Hanrahan loses it. Countway goes D to D. Fundy Thunder defense fires it and scores from the point. And a little bit of a celebration. I wonder why they're celebrating so hard. It was just a goal. Could it perhaps have been his first goal of the season? The celebration would indicate so. So, Hanrahan, Jobs, and McIntosh are going to try to regroup and capitalize and try to retake the wave of this game. Tanner chips it up to McIntosh. McIntosh dumps it back down, and there's going to be an icing call on the play, and it's going to be back down in the Jet zone. Yes, so now it is a 2-1 Fundy Thunder lead with 9 minutes and 24 seconds left in this second period. The Jets win it back to Peach. Peach moves it up. Jobs tries to make a centering pass, but no one's there, so Hutchings has to go back and gives it to Tanner. Tanner's gonna, centering pass straight to Stewart, and that's a turnover that you hate to give up. Couldn't get enough power on it, and a centering pass straight to Stewart. I'm sure the defensive coach, Charlie, for the Cape Breton Jets is going to have a few coarse words for Tanner after that mistake of a play. But honestly, it happens to the best of us, so let's hope the Jets can calm down and make something happen. Arsenault wins it back to Peach. McDonald's there to support. And Peach with the turnover, and Snow gets a shot off on Brown, but straight at his glove. So a little bit of a spike of a turnover there to try to make something happen. Would have been a much needed balance breaker for this game. And Totten's going to get ejected from the draw. And McLean's going to win it back. It's going to be kept in. Snow's going to go battle against the boards. He pops out with it. He rims it around straight back to the Fundy Thunder defense. McDonald's there. He rims it up. Attempt to McDougall. Couldn't get there. Snow pops out with it. He's up against the board. Snow holds on to it. He centers it. Attempt for Arsenault. Arsenault couldn't get a piece of it. And it looks like there's going to be another Jets power play on the rise. And with that, it's going to be a head contact penalty against the Fundy Thunder to number 27. Seems like there's a few coarse words, and it's McDonald 27 for the Fundy Thunder with a head contact penalty. Not sure if it's 2 or 4. Something makes me think it's 2, and it is. It is a 2-minute head contact penalty for McDonald at 8:27 in the second period. Jobs gets it back after the draw. He walks the line. He holds it, freezes it, gives it to Oliver. Oliver sends it straight over to Tanner. Tanner's making it look something happen. He tries to make a centering pass to Marshall. Marshall couldn't do anything with it. Marshall's battling again, but gets popped up. And it's going to be picked up by Oliver on a turnover again. He holds on to it, tries to get sandwiched. Jobs chips it up and makes it easier for Tanner to pick up, but he has pressure from field. Gets rimmed around to Oliver. Jobs picks it up from Oliver, chips it up. And Jobs picks it up from Oliver. Jobs is going to try to carry it in. Jobs does enter the zone. He's going to enter wide. Jobs fires right into the pads of Brown. But McDougal's there to pick it up. Tanner chips it in, keep it in. And it's still kept in by the Jets offense. And it's going to be dumped back down into the Jets defensive zone. Claire doesn't come out and set it because Jobs is able to get there in time. He tries to make a beautiful stretch pass to Hutchings, and Hutchings gets a piece of it, but it gets picked up by the Fundy Thunder defense. So Jobs is going to try to enter the zone. He fires it straight on to Brown, and it gets picked up by the Fundy Thunder defense and dumped right back down onto Claire. Claire is going to look to do something with it. Fires it back, and it's picked up by the Fundy Thunder offense. Could have been a bad play. And it looks like 17 has Tanner in a headlock. So Tanner's not too happy, so he's going to start throwing the body. And there's going to be another call on the Fundy Thunder. Seems Fundy Thunder need to smarten up on that one. And it's going to be another head contact penalty. 2 minutes for head contact on Stewart. And it looks like the Fundy Thunder coaching staff isn't too happy about that one, but I don't understand how they can argue a literal headlock on Tanner. That's the easiest head contact I've ever seen. So Stewart is confused as to why he's going. And the Jets are going to call a timeout to try to capitalize on this 5-on-3 opportunity for 9 seconds. Stewart's still confused on why he's getting a head contact penalty. But how can he be confused on an easy headlock head contact penalty? And the coaching staff is going to try to call over the refs because they're not too happy about this easy head contact call. And it looks like the Jets are debating, the Jets are planning something and the refs are debating something. But it looks to be there will be no change on the call. And the ref's going to go over to the coaching staff for the Fundy Thunder and explain what's going on. He's not too happy as to why. So, the Jets are going to have Snow, McIntosh, McDonald, Jobs, and Tanner out there to try to capitalize on this 9-second 5-on-3. So McDonald wins it back over to Snow. Snow gives it to Tanner. Tanner's going to walk in. He fans on it again. McIntosh tries to pick it up. McDonald's there. He's going to walk in. Going to circle around like a hungry shark. He gives it to Tanner. Tanner fires it and right to the blocker of Brown. At least they're learning something. They're finally firing in on the blocker side. So it's going to get dumped back down into the Jet zone, and there's going to be pressure. And McDonald's going to pop out with it. He's going to carry it wide. He's going to get sandwiched, but Snow is there to support. McDonald enters back in because he gets the puck from Snow. McDonald's going to walk in. He gets pinned up against the boards, but he still holds on. He rims it back to Snow. Snow's going to look to move it to McDonald. McDonald moves it up to Jobs. Jobs has to reach for it, but gets it. Walks the line, gives it back to McDonald. McDonald throws it back to Snow. Snow's going to give it back to McDonald. McDonald's going to give it to Jobs. Jobs is going to look to shoot. And no rebound allowed on Brown because he's holding it in tight. Shots on goal so far this game are 14 Jets, 16 Thunder, with 5 minutes and 32 seconds left. It seems like there is a few more coarse words for the reffing staff by number 24 for the Fundy Thunder, the captain, McDonald. Speak of the devil, he dumps it back down right on to Luther Clare. Luther Clare is going to set it up for Tony. Tony's going to peel back and go for it. Phenomenal job throwing off his offenders. Oliver tries to get it deep, but it gets dumped back down. Francis is the last man back. Francis is getting hooked up. He's holding on to it. It's going to get fired up to Counaway. Counaway's looking to do something. He just fires it straight back down onto Luther Clare's glove. Francis is there to pick it back up. He's trying to keep a steady hold on the puck. He gives it over to Tony. Tony's going to try to enter the zone. He's going to walk in. He's going to circle in. Tries to cut through everybody, but it doesn't work. Walsh is going to pinch. He tries to keep it in. No dice. Francis is the last man back again. He throws it up to Oliver, and with that, the power play is expired and fired onto the glove of Brown, but he allows a rebound. Turnover in the Fundy Thunder zone, but chipped batted away by the Fundy Thunder defense. Walsh has it in his body, it appears, and it's going to be fired on Claire, but Claire's going to make that easy chest save. So now they have the Hannerhan line back out versus the Totten line. The starting lineups are back out in the zone. It's almost like they're pairing up. So they're going to go D to D. Fundy Thunder's going to dump it back in. But it appears there's going to be a icing call or an offside call. It looks to be an icing call on the play. Guess he didn't cross the red line yet. So McIntosh is going to look to do something. It looks like he was having a little chat with Totten there. Doesn't seem anything malintentioned, though. So Hannerhan's directing everyone to line up a certain way. And McIntosh gets control of the puck. He tries to rim it back to Hannerhan, but no dice. McIntosh just fires it straight to Brown. Brown plays it out. And McDougall tries to regroup to set it up. He's going to carry it deep. He's going to go for a bit of a skate. Going to get picked off by Totten. Luckily, Peach is there to support. McDougall tries to get it out, but no dice. And there's going to be a penalty. Not sure for who. It appears to be cross-check for the Jets, possibly? Or no, actually, another Fundy Thunder penalty to number 71 for cross-checking. Glode is going to get 2 minutes for cross-checking. He doesn't seem too happy because he's throwing some words at the reffing staff after that call. So the Jets are going to have a 2-minute power play with 3 minutes and 33 seconds left in this second period. McIntosh gives it back to the D. Tanner gets it. He gives it to Jobs. Jobs can't get a piece on it, so it's going to be a little bit of a turnover. Going to get dumped down by McLean. Cameron's there to pick it up. Cameron throws it back for Tanner. Tanner picks it up. Tanner gives it to McIntosh. McIntosh can't get a piece of it, so it's going to be another turnover, and it's going to be a penalty on the Jets' behalf. Their first penalty of the game for Tanner for slash. Or actually, it's going to be for tripping, but 2 minutes nonetheless for Tanner. Not something that you want to give up when you're on the power play. I think some of the Jets players need to apply a little bit of a wax on their stick because they can't get a full control of the puck at all times throughout this game. They're fumbling with it. And the Jets offense is going to get a change attempt at least. And Jobs is going to step aside for McDonald to take the draw. McDonald lines up and wins it back to Jobs. Jobs is going to hold on to it. He's going to get pinned up against the boards. He's going to do a phenomenal job of holding it. And a beautiful hip check by Oliver. It's going to get dumped back down into the Fundy Thunder zone. I think there was a bit of a miscommunication on the Jets' behalf. They weren't sure if they were on a penalty kill or even strength with 4-on-4. Nonetheless, it's back down in the Jets zone for the draw. McDonald has another successful draw, and Jobs performs a beautiful toe drag. Ooh, and there's going to be a penalty on the draw because Jobs accidentally slashed a player in the face. So that's going to put the Jets at a dangerous 4-on-3, and Jobs looks to be trying to start something with the other captain on the ice, but he's going to be sent to the box. for 2 minutes for head contact on an accidental slash, it appears. So Jobs and Tanner are going to be best buddies in the box for right now. So it's going to be 4-on-3. A little bit of a dangerous setup, I do say so myself. And it's going to try to be dumped down, but it's going to get picked up. It's going to go D to D by the Fundy Thunder. It's going to go cross crease. Claire's there to make the save. Phenomenal job. McDonald gets it in the corner. McDonald's going to hold on to it. He's going to chip it down, and it's going to go straight down into the Fundy Thunder zone, straight to Brown's stick when he steps out. The Fundy Thunder are going to fire it up to Lawson. Lawson's going to move it. It's going to be onside. Lawson enters the zone. Throws it back for Counaway. Counaway couldn't get it off because it's blocked by McDonald. McDonald keeps them out. McDonald's making the move. And a up-top blocker saved by Claire. And the Fundy Thunder are going to get a change. Same with the Jets' offense. Or one of their defense, actually. Peach fires it and rims it around, and it's going to go up off the netting and out. A little bit too much power on it. At least one of the Jets' defense could actually get some power on it when trying to dump it down. So Snow is going to line up for the draw. He's going to win it back. Cameron's going to hold on to it and dump it down. It's going to get picked up, but nonetheless, it's going to be a regroup back in the neutral zone. It's going to be a re-entry. They're going to set it up. McDonald tries to fire one on Claire. It's going to go straight to his pads and out. And now it is a 5-on-3 for 18 seconds. McDonald walks the line, gives it to it. And wonderful job by the Jets defense for trying to keep it out. And it looks like 71 for the Fundy Thunder gave a little whack to Peach after that. Not sure how Peach feels about that one. Personally, I wouldn't stand for it. Spence is going to line up against Peach. And Hutchings loses the draw. It's going to go D to D. Move cross crease. Going to get picked up or not. And it's going to be 5-on-4 now. Tanner's going to enter in the zone. Looks like there was a bit of miscommunication because he was heading straight for the boards. And it's going to get picked up and dumped down by the Jets' penalty kill with 10 seconds left in the penalty. Jobs is just waiting to get out. The Fundy Thunder are going to try to make a cross-crease pass, and the penalty expires. So phenomenal job by the Jets' penalty kill. Walsh is there to try to sandwich them. Walsh is there to move them out of the way. Hutchings gives it to Snow. Snow tries to get it out and gets a little push at the end. And it looks like there might be a penalty. Or no. Oh, there's a little bit of a kerfuffle after the end, and Marshall's trying to start something. Not sure if he's going to get anything for it, or he's just going to get a little slap on the wrist. But the coaching staff for the Fundy Thunder is not for that. They want the fullest sentence that they can get. Jobs is going to line up. He's going to lose the draw. It's going to go back to the Fundy Thunder defense. Jobs tries to backhand rim it around, but no dice. So, Hanrahan or Oliver is going to go in and support it. And a little pin up against behind the boards. And it's going to get rimmed around for nobody, and that's going to be the end of the second period. So with that, shots on goal, Jets 16, 23 Thunder, with 3-1 Thunder. Going into this third period on this beautiful Sunday morning here at Member 2 Sport and Wellness Center. This is your Cape Breton Jets action, and we'll be back after a short intermission. Welcome back, everybody, to Cape Breton Jets action here at Member 2 Sport and Wellness Center on this beautiful Sunday morning. I'd just like to go about and say I was just recently informed that the Cape Breton Jets Association has a very special birthday, so I'd be willing to wish a very special birthday to the assistant captain, Braden McDonald. Congratulations and happy 16th birthday. So let's see if the Cape Breton Jets can come out strong in this third period to take the lead. I have faith and I believe they can. So let's see, we have the Hannerhan line up against the McDonald line. Let's see who wins the opening draw. The Jets win it forward right to the Fundy defense. Hannerhan picks it up, he's going to carry it in. He shoots high and wide right on the netting. Both teams have been very successful in most regards throughout this game. Let's see if the Jets can come out strong and take this motion and wave. Hannerhan gets tied up, and it's one back to the Fundy Thunder defense. Chipped up, the Jets win it. Job's going to hold on to it. He gives it to Hannerhan. Hannerhan lost control, but he's going to get a puck race. He chips it up forward for and Hutchings gets sandwiched, but he's still going to fight it on and battle it through. Jobs is there with him. Jobs going to step out. McIntosh is going to hold on to it. He's going to rim it back for Hannerhan. Phenomenal pass. Hannerhan tries to keep it in. It's going to get a 2-on-2 on the Jets defense. It's going to be dumped back down. Tanner's going to throw it back. Jobs is looking for an outlet pass. He tries to make a stretch pass up to Snow, but no dice, and it's going to be sent back down in the Jet zone. Both teams have phenomenal offense, defense, and goaltending, especially throughout this game. It's a very close game, albeit a 2-0 lead for the Fundy Thunder, but the Jets are a late game team where they can come in clutch in the last few minutes of the third period or at the beginning of the third period. McDougall's going to battle to get possession of the puck. It's going to get chipped out, and Oliver makes a beautiful block. McDonald's going to carry it in, the birthday boy. He's going to chip it up. Arsenault's going to pick it up. The assistant captain line is another name that this line could be called because it's got Snow, McDonald, and Arsenault, all assistant captains for the Cape Breton Jets. Fundy Thunder are going to have a turnover, and they're going to carry it down. McLean's going to try to get it, but it's going to get picked up, and McDonald's going to try to do something with it. McDonald picks it up. He's going to start carrying it. Snow's going to take possession of it. He's going to enter the zone. Going to try to chip it to Arsenault, but no dice. So it's going to be offside, but it's going to be cleared, and Arsenault's going to go in and apply the pressure. It's going to make a beautiful stretch pass up to Totten. Totten's going to get tied up and sandwiched by McDougall and Peach. Going to get pinned up against the boards, and there's going to be a battle for it. Going to come popping out straight to Arsenault. Arsenault's going to rim it around, and McDonald's going to race to get there. He's going to chip it up. He's going to move it back. Pete is going to go back to get the puck. But instead, Arsenault's going to pick it up and give it to Snow. Snow's going to chip it back down, and they're going to get a much-needed change, both for offensive and defensive. So they're going to come out with fresh legs. Walsh came out with the Jets, going down to chase down the puck. He's going to race back to get there. It's going to be pushed forward. They're going to race for it. Marshall's going to chase after it. Almost went to the bench, but he's still good. He's tough. Going to go back to Tam. Tam's going to try to do something with it. Walsh is going to throw it up for Marshall. Marshall's going to chip it up to Oliver. Oliver's going to try to give it to Hutchings. Hutchings loses control of it and gets dumped back down. Tony gives it to Walsh. Walsh looks to make a jumping pass up to Marshall, but gets picked off by Tam. Tam fires it, trying to make a centering shot. No dice. And Walsh is shaken off after a hit. But he's tough and he's handling it. Gonna get dumped down by Marshall, and it looks like they're going to go for a change. Tony's there to apply the pressure. Covering for the offense while they're getting a change. Tanner's back in the play. He's getting called up by the local major midget team, the Sydney Mitsubishi Rush. So he's going to be quite tired by the end of the day today. Tony's still racing on. Pino's there to support. Gets back to the Fundy Thunder defense. McIsaac's there to pick it up. He's going to chip it up. Francis is there to try to pick it up. Going to get picked up by Edward. Going to be a shot on Claire. Going to get put off to the side. Tanner's going to try to rim it up. McIsaac's going to try to get there. Battle in front for the puck. Francis comes out with it, and there's going to be a Fundy Thunder penalty on the play, so Claire is going to head towards the bench. But the Fundy Thunder get possession of the puck before he could fully get there to get a six-man out. So it's going to be a penalty for the Fundy Thunder for interference on it appears to be number 17 for the Fundy Thunder. Stewart is going to be back in the box for 2 minutes with 15:35 left in this third period. Or rather, 15:35 left in this game. Tanner loses control of the puck, but he's going to go back and get it. Tanner moves it to Jobs. Jobs is going to take it back. Button hook back. Going to get pinned up against the boards, but Tanner's going to be there to support him. Tanner's looking to make a puck movement. He makes, a beautiful attempt at a stretch pass to Snow. Snow gets a piece of it. He's going to pop out with it. Straight to McDonald, the birthday boy, scores the second goal for the Cape Breton Jets Association. Phenomenal job and beautiful stretch pass by Tanner. And it looks like the goalie might have gotten injured, or he's trying to shake off that beautiful, beautiful stretch pass and tic-tac-toe pass. It does appear that the goalie is injured because the trainer is out to go check up on Brown. Not sure what happened. Maybe he stretched something too far and pulled something. But regardless, the Jets power play was successful. And all the Fundy Thunder line is out there to support Brown with the trainer to see. Hopefully he's not injured. And it is just something minor. He appears to be getting up, shaking off what happened. Totten's there to give support to Brown. Brown shaking things off. Not sure exactly what happened, but I hope he's okay. So the Jets now get a second jolt of life here in this third period. So they're going to throw the Hanrahan, Jobs, and McIntosh line out to try to capitalize on this change of momentum. Hanrahan wins it back. Jobs ties up his man, but it's going to be a turnover, and the Fundy Thunder are going to fire, but it's going to get blocked by Cameron. Tanner's going to get the puck. He's going to carry it, try to give it to McIntosh. McIntosh's going to go on a little bit of a breakaway there. Going to get tied up. Going to get wrapped around. And no goal because the net got thrown off. But that's because McIntosh was thrown into the net. So the momentum just shows that it's going towards the Jets side. And McIntosh seems to be arguing with the line mate to see if there would be a call on the little bit of a tie-up to throw him into the bench. But regardless, I have faith in the Jets that they'll turn over and tie this game in this shift. So Hanrahan's directing his wingers to line up a certain way. Hanrahan loses the draw. The Fundy Thunder defense are going to get possession of the puck. But Hanrahan's there to wrap it around for McIntosh. McIntosh is trying to get possession of the puck. There's going to be a battle up against the boards. The Fundy Thunder is going to pop out with it. It's going to go straight back to Cameron. Cameron's going to regroup with it, tie it back around. It's going to be a centering pass for the Fundy Thunder, and a beautiful save by Luther Clare. And it's going to be iced back down into the Fundy Thunder zone. and they're going to pick it up. McIntosh is going to tie up the defense to try to keep it in. It's going to be dumped out. Peach is going to try to ring it back in, but it's going to get picked up. The Fundy Thunder are going to go for a little bit of a turn. And 15 gets dropped by Peach. McDonald's got possession of the puck. He's going to walk in and shoot. Going to fire at the glove. No dice. Snow and McDonald are behind the net. They're battling for it. It pops out. Snow's going to go back in, try to get the puck from Canaway. Canaway gives it. And 15 gets dropped again. He still doesn't have a stick. It's going to be a turnover. McDougall's going to get come down on by 18. It's going to get blocked by Luther Clare. It's going to be a battle behind the net. Who's going to pop out with it? And Arsenault throws a bit of a hit on 18. No call on the play. And Snow gives a beautiful pass to McDonald. McDonald's going to carry it down. He's going to get interfered with. He's going to throw a little bit of a high hit. And fired and tried to rim back around. Snow's there to pick it back up. Snow's going to try to throw it back for the defense. Tony picks it up. He's going to fire it. Couldn't get enough power on it. It's going to be another turnover for the Fundy Thunder. They're going to come back 2-on-2. Tony's going to tie up his man. It's going to be a 2-on-1. Going to be fired wide. And fired, but wide by Spence on Clare. The Jets try to get control of the puck right to Luther Clare's chest on the Jets logo of the jersey. Phenomenal job on the Jets to retake this momentum of the game and try to produce something. McDonald wants that second goal. Let's hope for the Jets fans that he can. Hutchings lines up. He gets tied up. Going to be a battle in the circle. The Jets win the draw. Back to Tony. Tony gives it to Walsh. Walsh rims it around for Oliver. Oliver couldn't get a full control over it. Back to Walsh. Walsh looks to give it to Tony. Tony's going to chip it up right for the Jets offense to chase after. Hutchings there for support. Marshall's there too. Couldn't get a full piece of it. It's going to be a battle right above the blue line. And a stretch pass to Stewart. Stewart went offside, and Stewart's a little bit upset over that one. Both teams want to win this game to get the 2 points. But if I'm a betting man, I think the Jets wanted a little bit more. The Jets dump it in. It's going to go D to D for the Fundy Thunder defense. Walsh or Tanner's going to keep it in. He's going to walk in a little bit offside. Pino went a little too far in before Tanner could carry it in. So there's going to be a draw right outside the Fundy Thunder defensive zone. Let's see if Francis can do anything with it. He had the first goal of the game. Tanner gives it to Cameron. Cameron's looking to do something with it. He chips it up. Tries to hit Pino. Couldn't get a piece of it. Cameron keeps it in. Pino's going to chase after it. It's going to get fired over. McDonald's going to carry it. Going to get picked up by Cameron. Cameron's going to try to get a piece of it. McLean's going to give it to the defense. They're going to fire it down. Cameron's going to pick it up. Cameron's going to rim it over for Pino. Pino's not there yet, so he's got to chase after it. The Fundy Thunder defense walk right in front. And a beautiful pad save by Clare. McIsaac's got possession of the puck, and it gets fired back down in the Jets zone. So Cameron's going to hold on to it. They're going to fire it up to McIsaac. McIsaac's going to hold on to it, rim it around for Tanner. Tanner's going to get a piece of it, try to regroup and give a beautiful centering pass. Francis picks up the pass. He's going to go for a bit of a skate. Francis is fast. He turns on the Jets. He tries to cut in. Still holds possession of the puck. Still holds on to it after getting thrown into the boards. It's going to go to McIsaac. McIsaac's going to fire straight up into the glove of Brown. Both goaltenders have been having their head on a swivel so far this evening. All the goals except for one being tic-tac-toe plays. Nothing much a goaltender can do on that one, but they're putting in the effort to try. McIntosh gets possession of it. Hanrahan chases for it. Hanrahan tries to give it a centering pass to Jobs. Couldn't get it. McIntosh is going to go back in the corner to get it. Going to give it to Hanrahan. Hanrahan tries to get a pass. Couldn't pick it up. Jobs is going to go in support. The Fundy Thunder are going to try to make a turnover. Tries to give a centering chip pass up to 71. 71 can get full control over it. So it's going to be back down in the Fundy Thunder zone. Hanrahan's looking to line up, trying to see what he can make with do with. Hanrahan loses the draw. It's going to go back to the Fundy Thunder defense. They're going to carry it, rim it around. McIntosh chips it up and kept in. Hanrahan's there to support. McIntosh is there to pick it up again. It's going to go wide. Peach is going to sandwich Stewart. Phenomenal job on the defense. Stewart's going to get possession of the puck. He's going to try to walk in. Peach is there to pick it up. Peach is going to carry it in. He's going to walk the red line. He's going to try to tip a centering pass up for McIntosh. Wasn't there in time, so it's going to go back to the Fundy Thunder defense. McDougall is going to hold on to it. He's going to try to chip it up. It's going to get hit by McIntosh and back down in the Jet zone. Peach is there to pick it up. Peach fires it up for McIntosh. McIntosh tries to give a pass back to Hanrahan. Get kept in. Fired high on Claire to make the save by the shoulder. Chipped in front by Peach and almost a goal, but no dice. Claire was ready for it. Peach tried to fire it up for McIntosh. Couldn't get it out. McIntosh needs to get up to the defense. Fired on Claire, straight to the glove. Phenomenal glove save by Claire. So the Jets are going to get a much-needed change. And here we go. We have the Arsenal line back out. And Snow tries to power forward through it. And there's going to be no call on the play, to the dismay of the Fundy Thunder fans on the possible tripping call there. Braden McDonald keeps it wide. Number 6 for the Fundy Thunder's there to keep it in. Countaway dumps it back in. Going to be a puck race. Walsh gets it. Gives it to Tony. Tony's going to chip it up to McDonald. McDonald's going to go for a little bit of a skate. He's going to try to chip it up. He's going to go. He's going to puck race against Countaway. Countaway chips it up. And it's dumped out to McLean. Snow's there to back check. Going to try to walk in. Claire's there to make the beautiful save. Phenomenal job. Claire's going to take a little bit of a water break to take a breather and set back up. And now we have the Hutchings line out. Hutchings is going to try to get it back down into the Fundy Thunder zone to make something happen. The Fundy Thunder win the draw by powering it forward. Beautiful stretch pass up to Oliver. Oliver chips it off the skates of a Fundy Thunder defense. He's going to hold on to it. Going to get slashed. His stick's going to get slashed out of his hands. He's going to chase after it. Hutchings is there. He's going to chase after it. Hutchings hops over the skit to pick it up. Almost like Super Mario. Cameron fires it on net. Gets blocked. Fundy Thunder give it up to Spence. Spence is going to carry it in. Spence tries to give it to Stewart. Stopped by Hutchings. Then a save by Claire. Phenomenal job. Marshall gives it up to Oliver. Oliver's going to go for a one-on-one. He's going to carry wide. Oh, and a high backhand by Oliver! Phenomenal backhand walk-in save! Or apologies, goal! Oliver goal on the backhand! And Oliver looks to have a little bit of a coarse words for the Fundy Thunder bench. I bet they're not too happy about that one, and that makes this game 3-3. Oliver with the backhand. Pass by Marshall. Phenomenal pass by Marshall and phenomenal job by Oliver carrying it in. And a beautiful backhand for high in the corner. And it looks like the Jets couldn't get a change. So the Hutchings line is going to be back out. That's a goal that a player dreams of getting. So Brown's going to try to shake that one off. Hutchings is going to dump it down so the Jets can finally get a proper change. Francis tries to throw the body. It's going to be a miscommunication where the puck is. McIsaac tries to fire it back down. Lawson picks it up. It's going to be dumped back in Claire's going to come out and set it. He's going to let it slide. And it looks like Francis is going to try to dipsy-doodle in. Francis gets possession of the puck. He's going to hold on to it, trying to give it up to Peach. But it's going to get turned over, and McLean's going to try to walk through Peach. Peach is there to stop it. Peach is going to go for a little bit of a skate. Almost on a breakaway there. Peach is going to cut in, shoot, and almost scores. Cut wide. McIsaac's there to keep it in. McIsaac throws a huge hit. Peach is there to pick it up. He's going to fire it. Knuckle puck. Picked up by Francis. Shot. Save. And a phenomenal save by Brown. That's a desperation save. And it looks like there's a fight. McIsaac wants to start something. He's throwing it up against McDonald. McIsaac needs to get out of there. And it looks like he's going to be sent to the box. Not something that you want to give the other team at this state in the game. But phenomenal save by Brown. Desperation save with the stick. And it looks like McIsaac's going to go 2 minutes for roughing at 6:35. Shots on goal for Jets, 22 and 31 for Thunder. Arsenault and McDonald are going to be the offense to kill the penalty here. They're going to line up. And Tanner's going to dump it back down into the Fundy Thunder zone. So McDonald, the birthday boy, is going to go down and apply the pressure. He's going to cut in, loses his grip. He's going to go back and skate. Going to get caught. He's skating hard back. Countaway is going to walk in. Fire straight into Luther Clare. Good turnover by the Fundy Thunder offense to go and get a chance. That's a defense that I can see that's skating fast. Countaway's got the speed and the height and the strength. He's a power defense if I've ever seen one. Try to be a chip in front. Kept wide. McDonald's there to go. Looks like there's going to be a penalty for the Fundy Thunder, and there was almost a miscommunication there because Brown almost went skating towards the bench. That would have been a bad thing to happen. So 71 for the Fundy Thunder is going to go to the bench for hooking 2 minutes. That's Glode for hooking at 6 minutes. So it looks like Arsenault McDonald's going to stay out there to try to do something on this 4-on-4 opportunity. Arsenault loses the draw, so Countaway's going to try to go do something. McDonald's there to apply the pressure. McDonald's trying to get the puck, but Countaway's there applying the pressure, trying to get him. They're going to go for a little bit of a skate. They're going to be kept wide by Tanner. Going to cut in. Poked by Claire. Claire makes a beautiful poke check save to make an easy glove save. Both teams are trying to get this differential goal here in the third period to take the lead. I'm placing my bets on the Jets to make a turnover here because, like I said earlier, they are a third period team, and the Jets dump it back down into the Fundy Thunder zone, so it's going to be in the Jet zone for an icing call. So it looks like they got the McIntosh and Jobs and Snow line out there. Changing it up, I see, for the 4-on-4. Yes, the captain, James Jobs, is often a defense, but recently he's been playing offense forward for the Cape Breton Jets. So it's going to be a bit of a turnover. Snow's going to carry it. He's going to try to give it to McIntosh. McIntosh is going to hold on to it. McIntosh is going to give it to Snow. Snow's going to try to toe drag, give it to McIntosh. McIntosh tries to give it a shot off on Brown, but kept wide. And the Fundy Thunder are going to go. McDonald's going to dump it back down, and it's going to be an icing call in the play. So the Jets are going to get a change, and Hanrahan and Francis are going to be out on the offense. And Tanner and Tony are going to be on the defense side for the Cape Breton Jets here. So let's see if Francis can win this draw back. He does win the draw. It almost pops out for the Fundy Thunder to pick up. It's going to be dumped back down. Tanner's going to go back to regroup. Tanner looks for an open pass. He gives it to Tony. Beautiful tape to tape. Tony tries to give it to Tanner. Tanner wasn't ready for it. Tanner tries to chip it up for Francis. Francis picks it up. He's going to curl back. Hold on to it. Beautiful job defending the puck. And it's going to be a turnover. Center ice. Fire. It's going to get blocked by Tanner. And then Hanrahan's going to pop out with it. And it's going to be a 5-on-4. McIsaac gets out of the box. Hanrahan's going to carry wide. Francis is there to support. Francis is going to cut wide with it. He's going to look to carry it. He gives it to Tanner. Tanner's going to walk the line a bit for this power play opportunity. Hanahan tries to make a centering pass to Francis gets it. He turns over, fires high and wide at the netting. So the Jets are going to put out their power play line of Oliver, Hutchings, and Marshall, with Jobs and Walsh on the point. Jobs and Walsh were actually D partners last year for the Cape Breton Jets. So the Jets win it. McDonald comes out with it. Or apologies, Marshall comes out with it. Gives it to Hutchings. And with that, the power play expires. So it's a 5-on-5 opportunity. Going to get pinned up against the boards. It's going to pop out straight to Oliver. Oliver couldn't get a handle of it. So Glode's going to come out with it. Spence is with him. Spence fires on Francis. And a beautiful job by Glode to come out. And a rebound goal off Claire. And that makes this game 3-4 Fundy Thunder. Glode comes straight out of the box to get a goal. So the assistant captain line featuring Arsenault is going to be back out to try to take this tide back with 3 minutes and 34 seconds left in this third period. The Jets win it. McDougall dumps it in. The Fundy Thunder pick it back up. They're going to look to make a move. Going to try to ice it down to Lawson. Lawson misses it, so it's going to be an icing call back in the Fundy Thunder zone. So it looks like the head coach for the Cape Breton Jets, Fred Head, is planning something for this last 3 minutes and 29 seconds. I wonder what he's got up his sleeve. Arsenault's going to line up. He's going to win the draw straight to Snow. Snow's going to fire it right onto Brown. Brown's going to put it aside. Arsenault's down in the corner battling for it. Snow's going to go back to support it. Snow pops out with it. And it's McDonald's going to try to get a fire off. McDougall fires a shot wide. McDonald tries to get it centered. But Counaway is going to carry it down into the zone. Counaway is going to enter the zone. Cut in. Save by Claire in the glove. Shots on goal so far in this game is 23 Jets, 36 Thunder. And the Francis line is out to try to make something and get it out in the zone. Francis and Totten are going to line up. Totten wins the draw back to Counaway. Counaway's going to fire. It's going to get blocked by James Jobs. Tanner's there. Tanner's looking to make a pass. He tries to give it to Francis. Francis couldn't get a whack on it, so McIntosh is going to get a hold of it. McIntosh and Francis. Francis gets a hold of it. Francis, McIntosh, and McDonald are all in there. Hanahan's going to rim it around for Francis. Francis couldn't get a piece of it. McIntosh tries to get it, but it's going to get picked up by McLean. And Tanner's the last man back, so he's going to pass it up to Hanahan. Hanahan's going to hold on to it and carry it. And Hanahan's going to get hunted down and hit. But regardless, there's going to be a turnover. So McIntosh is going to carry it in. He's going to rim it around for Francis. Francis is going to hold on to it. Francis is going to get hit from behind the net. And there's going to be a Fundy Thunder interference penalty at 2 minutes and 11 seconds left in this third period. This is exactly what the coaching staff of the Cape Breton Jets want. So I'd say they're going to put their best power play line out, and it looks to be Totten's going to get 2 minutes for interference with 2 minutes and 11 seconds left in this third period. So they've got Tanner and Jobs on the defense, McIntosh, McDonald, and Snow on the offense. Let's see what they can do. McIntosh pops out with it, gives it to Tanner. Tanner sends it over to Jobs. Jobs fires it straight into the glove of Brown. So McIntosh is going to line up and try to make something happen. McIntosh loses the draw. It's going to go back to the Fundy Thunder defense. They're going to try to dump it down. Tanner keeps it in. Tanner chips it up to Snow. Snow is battling to keep it in. Jobs is there to keep it on the line. Jobs is going to walk the line. He's going to fire it straight. Beautiful rebound, a chance by McIntosh. McIntosh is firing and ready to go. I think he's going to score before he heads to the bench. It's going to get dumped back down into the Jet zone. Claire's going to come out and set it. Tanner's going to pick it up. Tanner's going to hold on to it. He's going to look for an outlet pass. He fires one up for McDonald to pick up. McDonald's going to go for a skate. He's going to send it back for Jobs. Jobs had to walk in to pick it up. Jobs holds on to it. He's going to fire it back for McDonald. McDonald's going to walk around for it. McDonald gives it to Jobs. Jobs gives it back to McDonald. And it's going to be fired back down, and Tanner's there to pick up the puck. Tanner looks to make a pass. He fires one up for McDonald. McDonald tries to hold on to it. Then it's B. Jobs gets a hold of the puck after Stewart tries to dump it back down. McIntosh holds on to it. He dumps it back down in the zone. And Luther Clare is going to get pulled to send a sixth man out to make it 6-on-4. Tanner's going to hold on to it. McDonald's going to hold on to it. He's looking to make something happen. McDonald's going to carry wide. He sends it back for Snow. Snow's going to try to do a wraparound move. Going to get picked up by the Fundy Thunder, and they're going to dump it back down in the zone. Jobs is going to go back and pick it up. Jobs makes a pass to Francis. Francis is going to turn on the Jets and go in. He's going to get sandwiched by the Fundy Thunder, but still gets it down deep in the zone. It's going to get hit off. Francis is going to pick it up. Francis is going to try to fire it. Francis is going to race towards the boards. He's going to keep it in. Marshall's there to pick it up. Marshall throws the hit. And with that, it's going to be 6-on-5. Jets try to come out with it. Tanner gets the turnover. And number 14 is going to come down. And there's no goal on the play, so Totten has no luck. And that's the game. 3-4. Phenomenal job by both teams, with the Fundy Thunder taking a 4-point weekend here at the Member 2 Sport and Wellness Center. But the Jets giving them a run for their money in this Sunday morning. So, once again, thank you for tuning in here on the Member 2 Hockey YouTube channel for your Cape Breton Jets action here at Member 2 Sport and Wellness Center on this beautiful Sunday morning. With that,